Welcome back to SA Live. Well, this local nonprofit organization cares as much about your kids' education as you do. And Inga Cotton, founder and CEO of San Antonio Charter Moms, joins us with some STEM activities for kids this summer. And first reaction is, okay, summer and you're learning about STEM, but this is the kind where you kind of sneak it in, right?
That's right. No, summer should be about fun.
Yeah.
It should be about reconnecting.
Okay, but learning at the same time. And this is great with Play-Doh, and we've got crayons and graph paper and all that good stuff. But what's going on right here, though, with the little Play-Doh balls?
Okay, so the idea is that by playing with things like Play-Doh or in your backyard with rocks and sticks, that you can actually
ignore that.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Sorry. Okay, so by playing with like rocks and sticks, or if it's balls of Play-Doh or just objects around your house, you can be teaching kids about counting and how that eases into multiplication. So it's called different things like skip counting, but this is an array, so it looks like a graph, but it's like 3, 6, 9. So you can just be in your backyard, maybe the hose is running, trying to stay cool, and playing these different things with your kids.
And at the same time, they can get their fingers in the dirt and roll around in the grass and get all these, and then also learn about different shapes and learning kind of the precursor to penmanship too, right? With some of these shapes?
That's right. That's what we're hearing from like teachers who work with young kids, that sometimes they've spent so much time on digital stuff that maybe their fingers and their shoulders or arms aren't strong enough. So if you're using these tools like Wikisticks, which is like wax covered string, you can practice making these different shapes with kids, and it feels like a game, and they enjoy the attention, but along the way
So just
learning.
by making that circle, that's kind of helping in penmanship and learning that too, right?
Right.
Okay.
Like their fingers get stronger and they learn those shapes, and because these are shapes that you need to be able to form once you're starting to write letters. But don't make them write letters yet, just let them play.
And you said that people, no fault of their own necessarily, picked up a lot of bad habits during all the pandemic, right? With a lot of the tablets and iPhones and things like that.
Yeah. Like if parents are working from home and kids are doing Zoom school, they're spending a lot of time on screens, and we need to find a new balance between having some screen time and then also having some outdoor play and having activities together, things that you using your hands and making your hands stronger and having a better sense of balance.
And you said just by doing this, by taking a piece of Play-Doh or whatever it is and messing with it like this, that makes their fingers and adds to the dexterity too, right?
Yeah. So like you can make rolls, and then you can also make these shapes again, like the circles. So you're learning about shapes, and you're making your hands stronger, and it's fun. And this is what you can do in the summer to be ready for learning.
And for those of you that don't like to throw anything away, there is a good reason to keep the broken crayons, because you really have to pinch that and hold it, and that again helps with the dexterity and those fine motor skills.
Yeah, practicing grip, and the fact that the crayon drags a bit when you draw it on a cardboard, or if you've got chalk on a chalkboard or on a sidewalk, that makes your hands stronger too.
That's another great thing. Hopscotch. I mean, draw out squares and play hopscotch on the sidewalk or something too.
Yeah.
Another really cool activity is, and she's got this graph paper out here, and send your kids in the backyard and then have them learn how to find where the tree is, count off paces, mark that on a piece of paper, count over here. It's a lot of fun, and they're making a map of the backyard. Again, learning counting, learning direction, and all sorts of some fun things like that. And you've got some workshops, if you will, for other moms and kids that can come to for free, right?
That's right. So we're deciding to have them at splash pads because we know it's hot. But that we have one at Hemisphere where we're going to be talking to experts about these fun STEM activities. We also have this information on the website. So Thursday is going to be at Hemisphere from 10 to noon. We have one at Voigt Park in Hollywood Park next week on Tuesday, and we're going to be talking with experts about how to keep kids safe online and how to have open conversations with your kids so that they can, if they're using the internet, they're doing it safely. And then we also, in July 14th, we're going to be talking to George Ochoa, whom you may know from Tambo Rhythms. He does drum circles. For us, he's actually an occupational therapist, and he's going to demonstrate how families can do these games with their kids that helps them build these hand strength, pre-writing activities, be ready to learn.
But it's like playing with a cardboard box. It's that simple stuff, but they learn from it. So once again, if you missed that, all of these summer play just get-togethers here, and Splash Pad at Yanaguana Garden Hemisphere. That's this Thursday from 10 to noon. And then we've got another one out there, which is next Tuesday, 10 to noon over there at Voigt Park at the Splash Pad. One more Splash Pad at Pearsall Park, Thursday, July 14th, 10 a.m. to noon. If you missed all that, go to SALive.com, click on the As Seen on SA Live tab. Thank you so very much, Inga. This is great. I love all of this.